Hello, Vendors United. It is Matt from Western New York Food Carts and Catering and Heisenberg Hot Dogs with my week 8 trailer build. Uh, Not too many more of these, hopefully, fingers crossed. Um, as you can see, because of the whole quarantine pandemic stuff, I am not in my usual spot. I'm sitting here at home, which is going to make things a little bit interesting. I'm in New York, outside of Buffalo, and about a week ago, the governor basically shut 100% of non-essential businesses down. Um, doesn't affect serving hot dogs. In fact, if I had this trailer done, I'd be doing more of that right now. It's a good thing though. I'm lucky enough that my employer is letting me work from home. The negative is that my trailer is over at work. So although I'm working from home, I still got to drive in there every day to get some work done on the trailer, and I do have a little more time. So I put in a little more time this week and managed to kind of get things back on track and hopefully keep things on schedule. Anyways, yeah, lots of fun stuff done. Home stretch, here we come. And let's get to those wonderful build pictures. We're going to start out with the wings. As you can remember, I was trying to come up with a way to basically hide the trailer wires, the running lights, the brake lights, all that kind of stuff. And I came up with this idea of adding these little wings on here. They're hollow. There's about a 2-inch gap in the middle, which allows me to run the conduit and everything. Um, and basically gives me access. So knock on wood, I'll never need it, but if I do, then I have lots of access to get to the wiring if I needed to. You can see here I added an inch and a half of insulation to the ceiling, and then you can see the blue is the conduit, the flexible conduit that I added as well. All right, so when I inspected the concession windows, I noticed there was a small gap when they opened, right where the hinge is, and I thought in a heavy rain, I'm sure I'm going to get a drip down there, so I didn't want that. So I made a small awning above any of the windows that I felt like I needed to. Um, so this is the one over the main awning. I also did one here over the man door. The small window that's just to the side actually already had a rubberized little rain drippage thing, so I didn't need one there. Now the final piece of the puzzle was getting the roof buttoned up, adding the small returns on the frame all the way around, you can also see those little, I keep calling it a frame, but that little return that's there will also hide the LED lights, so I can light up everything at night. It'll look really nice, hopefully. And once I get all of the skin on, I can get the lights on. I already have the lights. They are the RGB lighting, so I can change color and have them chase and do all that kind of stuff. But obviously, can't actually see them lit up until the rest of it's done. Well, real happy with where we are right now. I'll run through all the regular stuff I do every week. So I did have to drop a few $100s more. My wife just told me the total, and I forget what it is. I think I'm around $6,500, $7,000 so far for the whole thing. So the numbers are getting up there pretty high. My goal was between 8,000 and 9,000. I think we're still going to be pretty close, but I think we'll make it. This week, besides just some odd incidentals, wood and screws and that kind of stuff, insulation. I also purchased all the canvas, which is going to be used as part of the skin of the trailer, and that added up to be a couple of bucks, as well as the trailer lights, and there's a whole bunch of little stuff there. But all that little stuff adds up after a while. The time frame, considering we're in a state mandated shutdown, is, as I said at the beginning, actually still pretty good. I'm hoping that we'll have it all buttoned up and ready to go, minus maybe paint, but everything else basically ready to go in about another week. So we're in pretty good shape there. Should be right around the end of March, early April, which was the time frame all the way around. So fingers crossed there. I'm also happy to say that on the mistake front, I only made one, and basically I'm just been trying to push through this and really hurrying. And the fact that I'm working alone, there's no one there to remind me to double check stuff or to slow down. But I ended up cutting part of the roof the wrong size. Not a huge deal, other than the fact that it was a $50 sheet of plywood, and I managed to save it anyways. But still, it reminded me to slow down, take a deep breath, measure everything twice, all the normal stuff. So, and then last but not least, what's next? Well, I need to finish the frame that's hiding the lights around the other three sides. I only did the one side, and the grill side, it's going to be a little bit tricky. Originally, I was going to have the drill actually on sliders, and it would, whoa, that's kind of freaky. It would push out of the window and under the awning so that I could get it around fresh air. The health department didn't say anything at all about that, and it was going to add a layer of complexity that I honestly just really didn't want. It's also nice to know that I could keep the window shut if necessary. It's going to involve a little bit of configuring, but hopefully I'll get that figured out. The goal is that I can have the window open 90% of the time, and for those odd times I really don't want it open, I can just leave it closed, and hopefully that's the health department doesn't come by. Let's see. I got to start filling in all the screw holes. I didn't know I had to do that, so that kind of stinks, but I do have to fill in all the screw holes. I'm guessing there's got to be a few hundred. So that'll be something coming up. Then I have to sand everything smooth, double check basically that all my wood working part is done, and then it's on to the final waterproofing and the skin. I haven't gone into a lot of detail on how I'm doing the outside skin. Um, I'll do that next week because next week I'll actually have pictures to show you. But that's it, VU. Progress is being made. Literally, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and still trying to figure out what colors I have to paint it. So I have to figure out, the design basically. But that'll be coming up, hopefully, the video after next when we wrap it up and bring it home. Thanks so much, as always, for paying attention. If you have any comments, concerns, if you think I'm really screwing something up majorly, let me know, and I'll be happy to look after it. As always, thanks for watching the video, and we will catch you next week. Thanks, everybody.